everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. So, as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of the retro reacts to Chantal's past content because, to be quite honest, it's more entertaining than her present content, unfortunately. But I wanted to do a react to some of her present content. So, a little about that. Chantal and Salah put up a couples vlog where they went to what looked like an attraction or a zoo of some sort. There were animals around, people, lots of people. So they went to this attraction, they went to this place, and I guess they did something they weren't supposed to do. I just found out via Twitter that over in the Middle East, you got to be very careful about what you put on video. If you put people on video, you have to have their consent. And in the newest vlog Chantal and Salah did, they were filming a lot of people, obviously without their consent. So the vlog was done, it was posted, and then Chantal took it down. And she said the reason why she took it down was because of copyrighted music. Here's the thing. As someone that I do videos on YouTube, I know for a fact that as a YouTuber, when you go to post anything on YouTube, especially if it's monetized, YouTube will go through all of its checks before the video is even posted. And if there's anything in the video that's copyrighted, it will automatically let you know. You'll see it as it's processing. It'll let you know if there's anything that would make the video unsuitable for monetization. It'll let you know where perhaps it's in violation of something. Instead of the full green dollar sign, you might get the yellow dollar sign, which means the ads that will be placed on your video are limited. But if it spots anything that's a problem, it'll tell you, and it will send you a notification, and then it will give you the option to blur out an image or mute some of the audio, to clip out something. And then if you decide to make changes, it'll put the video back together for you, and then you can upload it as is. You don't have to take the video completely down and redo it. You just have to use the tools in YouTube Studio to fix it. And then once it's all fixed and it runs through all the checks again, you can post your video or your live. So Chantal was saying that it was because of copyrighted music, which if that had been the case, that would have been a really quick, easy fix via YouTube Studio. She wouldn't have had to edit out anything on an app or a program. She said it was for music, but then Chantal decided to throw a bunch of strikes at people. Any reaction channel, any clip channel, any archive channel that uploaded a copy of the original video, they got hit with a strike. And I found that out via Twitter. Lots of people were saying that Chantal issued a bunch of strikes. And again, nobody knew why. I didn't know why. I saw the original video, at least parts of it, and I couldn't figure it out. I was very confused. I thought, like, what is wrong with this video? Why did she take it down? Well, it would seem it was because there were people in the video, and she and Salah were close to the Saudi Arabian border, and you just got to be real careful. They got very specific laws and regulations about people being shown on video without their consent, and they showed a whole lot of people in that video. But still, Chantal, you're salty because you made a mistake. You decided to post the video, and then when the reaction channels grabbed it, you decided to go after them and throw strikes at them, which you shouldn't have done. But yeah, that's what she chose to do. I also have some not great news for those who watch Foodie's content. There's the possibility that this trip to this place where Chantal and Salah went. Part of that happening was because of a visa run. Yeah, unfortunately, boo, bad news. She and Salah went there because they were doing a visa run. So if that's true, reset the clock for another 3 months. Uh, I don't think she's going home to Canada. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Although I'm going to be honest with y'all. Even if she went back to Canada, even if that happened, I am not that excited. I've seen her content when she goes back to Canada. It's nothing to get excited over. She just goes home to Canada and eats a bunch of food and talks about childhood stories and goes to a Chinese buffet and stuffs herself full of food and then goes directly to the emergency room to get some insulin. I already know the drill. So even if she went back to Canada, what do we have to look forward to? Not much. But I wanted to sit here and go over the vlog with y'all, the censored version, the edited version, because she re-uploaded it to her channel, and also go over all the Twitter stuff, if you guys are okay with that. So how about we just get into it? Let me go ahead and pull up Twitter so you guys can see everything that I can see. All right. So for those of you that are on Twitter and you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. So let's start here with a post from Wonder Mom. Wonder Mom says, do I want to know why Foodie had to take down the couples video? Yes. Is it really important? No. They need money so bad and they screwed up. It's delicious. Yeah, it was definitely a screw up. You know what? It really wasn't so much of a screw up as Chantal being arrogant and thoughtless and treating everything and everywhere and everyone as if she's in her own private recording studio. She has absolutely no regard for laws and regulations in other places. She has no regard for other people's privacy or private space. To her, the entire world and everything and everyone in it is a YouTube studio where she can just film everything and monetize it. Well, maybe they thought better after making the video when they thought, no content is worth going to jail over, so let's just fix this before we get in trouble. But you know what, Chantal? You didn't have to throw strikes at people. It's not our fault that you're stupid. All right, moving on to Kelly. Kelly says, I think this is why she took the video down. And why does Salah demand the child to say hello? If I were that mother, I would have gone crazy on him. Yeah, Salah, why are you telling a mother with her child, why are you demanding for that child to say hello? Sir, that is not your child. Unless it is. You have no right to tell a child to say hello. You have no right to demand that of a stranger's child. Who do you think you are? But let's look over here to this picture. Perfectly Imperfect says Foodie Beauty and Salah are really playing with fire, filming without a permit in Kuwait. FAFO. And here's a clip saying Kuwait warns against taking photos of others without permission. 3 years in jail. You get a fine of 3,000 Kuwaiti dinar for violating others' privacy. You know what? Just for context, let's see. I'm just curious. What is that? What is the fine? What would she have to pay? Because we all know this Chantal is, we all know she's the one paying the bill. So how much would 3,000 Kuwait? Oh my God. Y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see this. Hold on. Oh my, this is why she took the video down. Y'all want to see? You want to see. I know you want to see. Look at that. So if she was found in violation of that law, if that video that she posted had not been removed on her channel or the Salah and Chantal channel, and she was caught, 3,000 Kuwaiti dinar equals to $13,583 in her money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Oh my God. That's why she took the video down. She goes, oh no, I'm not paying that much money just for a video that's probably not even going to make me a couple $100. That's why they ripped the video down just that quick. Y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why they took that video down double quick. They're like, we don't have all that money. We don't have it. And even if we do, we don't want to pay it. All right. Aliyah Sultana says this beast had a poor lone horse pull her big self through the park. Just one horse pulled the 400 plus big person in Salah plus the carriage. Yeah, let's do the math on that. I think Chantal is well over 500 pounds. So let's just say, for context, let's just say she is 500 pounds. And then there's Salah. Let's add another, let's just say 165 pounds to that. So that equals up to 665 pounds between two people. Then, of course, there is the person driving the carriage at another 150 pounds plus the weight of the carriage. And there's one horse pulling all of that. Inhumane. Inhumane. The person who is driving that carriage should have at least 2 or 3 horses to do those rides. I can only imagine how tired those poor horses are from carrying all that weight. That's insane. Del Pondu says, so she put this on YouTube, privated it, copyright struck at least one person who covered it, put it back up, and now it's privated again. Yeah, she just kept trying to fix it. Like, let's get rid of stuff. Let's get rid of people. Rather than just say, you know what, we really screwed up this vlog. Let's just trash this thing. And she didn't like the idea of any reactors or archive channels profiting off of this complete video. Ugh. All right. No, I don't think so. Says it looks like she went after Unicorn Pondu as well. Now Foodie is big mad today. So Chantal went after Unicorn Pondu. Who else does she go after? All right. So Gamer Mom says, replying to Unicorn Pondu, maybe she took it down because it's apparently illegal to film and post other people and specifically children in Kuwait without explicit permission by the person or a legal guardian. She can't be asked to edit 90% of her video. Yeah, because there's children all over her video. The place they went to was a place meant for families. So, of course, there are going to be little ones. And Chantal, she's been in Kuwait for what, almost 3 years? She should be very aware of the laws and regulations there. Or if she were not aware, she could easily find out. Especially when it comes to filming things, filming places, filming people. As a YouTuber, as someone that she does content, wherever she goes, she needs to study up on the laws and regulations of that place to not get in trouble, but she just doesn't care that much. Unless it means there's a fine involved and jail time, and she doesn't want either one of those. Kelly says, Chantal struck me on the couples vlog. There's something fishy about that video. She uploaded it twice and took it down. Plus, she removed both community posts about it. I feel special for her to put all the effort into my little channel. Yeah, Kelly doesn't have that big of a channel. Chantal, why are you going after these little channels for? What is the reason? What is the purpose of going after the smaller channels? Is it because you're feeling salty that you put up a video and the reaction channels, the clip channels, they grabbed a copy before you took it down? Are you afraid that if they have the original copy, they could be used against you? Is that why you did it? But here is a screenshot that Kelly provided of the strike saying, "Hi, Kelly. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on I hate that word, applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube, and request removal issued by Chantal Soro." Yeah, looks like the little lie that you told Chantal about the music, that definitely doesn't track. Because if what you said was the truth, then that would mean anybody who uploaded a copy while it was processing, it wouldn't have passed all the checks. Everybody would have been having problems with the music and they would have said so. But isn't it funny that nobody's complained about that but you? No one but you. So if music was the issue, that could have been fixed in YouTube Studio. You can mute audio. You could have done it. Somebody else could have done it. But clearly it wasn't because of the music. Clearly it was because you screwed up. You filmed a bunch of people, including children, in your video. In Kuwait, that's a big no-no, which could lead to a big problem, which can lead to a really hefty fine. And you are basically covering your butt for being careless and thoughtless and stupid. So, moving on, Del Pondu says, unsure. The farms had also linked to a reaction or clip channel, but the video is down and even says she struck it. Let's see. Yeah, at the time, the farms are like, why did she take the video down? Okay, so Burgundy Rose Bunny says, oh my goodness, that poor horse. It had the burden of carrying the beast. I said she was the biggest female in all of 7 Arab nations, and she is one big person. There are a lot of shots to pick from. So, yeah, here we go. Here's some of the shots of Chantal. Okay. Then we've got the poor horse that was having to lug her and Salah and the carriage around by itself. In my opinion, there should have been like 3 or 4 horses for all that. So we've got Salah, we've got Chantal, we've got the wagon, which I'm sure is another 50 or so pounds. That poor baby in the front. That poor horse. You know, there's only so much they can carry on top of themselves. There's only so much they can carry or they can deal with attached to them. And that poor horse is probably overworked every day. Okay, moving on. All right, so Pegatha says, from the luxury seaside villa to the Kuwaiti-Saudi border, a necessary trip to Adventure Park to cover up the visa hop, back to the luxury seaside villa. Total travel time, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, they looks like they might have visa hopped. They might have done the border hop thing. D. Angry Scott says, Foodie and Salah out here striking smaller channels reeks of desperation. Yeah, because the smaller channels are really a threat to Chantal. Oh my goodness, we're just really cutting into her income. Even though she doesn't care about YouTube anymore, even though she does a lot of requests off camera and that's the bulk of her income, the smaller channels are really a threat to her income on YouTube. Chantal, I don't even know why you're concerned. You don't put any effort into yourself or your channel anymore. You don't even try. You don't even try. And for those that are wondering, why does Chantal go after the smaller channels? What's with that? I think I can answer your question. Courtesy of something that Chantal said long ago. She said outright, out loud, She said the reason why she goes after the smaller channels is because, and I quote, because she feels they won't fight back. She feels the smaller channels don't have a big enough audience, that them being small or perhaps even new, they'll be scared to fight back. Chantal, I guess you didn't learn your lesson with another smaller channel that proved you wrong. Remember Mrs. Fields? Yeah, you went after her and she fought back. Just because a channel is small doesn't mean they're going to be scared and new and not fight back. They will, especially if you're coming after them for something really, 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 really stupid. But that's the reason, y'all. She doesn't really go after the bigger channels. She knows once a channel reaches a certain point, they got a big enough audience, they will definitely fight back. She's a coward. She, like a big schoolyard bully, picking on the smaller channels because she feels, oh, they don't have a big enough audience. They won't fight back. They'll be too scared to fight back. So she goes after the tiny channels that are not well established yet. So there's your answer. Peaches says broke visa hop confirmed. Yep, there you go. I don't know if that actually happened. It's a possibility. It would not strike me as odd if she did it. Lauren says, so she basically border hopped to Saudi Arabia for her visitor visa. Reset the timer. Well, again, even if she went home to Canada, I still wouldn't be excited. The last few trips have been extremely boring. She didn't do anything new that she didn't do in Kuwait. It was the same old content. Her sitting in her car, eating, talking about childhood stories, eating more food, going to the green place. I mean, there was nothing good to look forward to. So you just do what you do, Foodie, whether it's in Kuwait or it's in Canada. You do what you do. Because while you do what you do, your channel's going to suffer. Your audience is going to get more and more bored with your antics, which, by the way, might tempt them to go to the reaction channels because the reaction channels are definitely more entertaining than you. Your channel is going to continue to circle the drain, and it'll be your fault because you know what you need to do. And you know people are getting bored. They've been putting up with this crap that you've been dishing out for the last 3 years. How much more do you think people are going to hang around for that? People have been extremely patient with you. Extremely patient. But there's lots of things to look at on YouTube that are entertaining. Nobody has to put up with your boring nonsense. You understand? Nobody. But do what you do. And when your audience keeps dropping like flies, you know, you're over there begging for sponsorships, begging for memberships. You continue to clickbait people and lie to people and trick people to watch your content. All the tricks that you bring out of the closet. There's going to come a point eventually where none of your tricks work. And people are going to turn away, and you can madly point your trotter at the reaction channels and say, it's their fault. It's their fault. Guess what? It's not our fault. It's your channel. It's your content. You decide how things go, how successful you are, or how much you fail. We have nothing to do with that. Truth be told, you should really thank the reaction channels for putting in the work to make you interesting, because you're not putting in the work. You haven't put in work in years. We're practically your life support. You should be thanking us. But there's only so much we can do. And if it gets too boring, if there's no talking points, what are we supposed to do? Not much we can do. So don't point your trotter at us and say, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault if you fail, because it's yours. It's really yours, Mama. It is. Okay, so your mom's emotional support carrot Says tomorrow at noon GMT, there will be a memorial for the horse that gave its life pulling Chantal to the park. Please tell me that the horse is okay. I'm looking at the horse right now. The horse looks awfully small. It's not even all that big to be carrying all that weight. Tat Von B says, okay, I'm going to talk about bidets. Oh my goodness. Not the bidet. The bidet that I did the tarot readings on, not the bidet. Uh, I I want to talk about bidets. I grew up with one when I spent my childhood in Europe. The bidet Foodie uses is just a hose. Usually, a proper bidet is a separate unit. It's a toilet and a bidet. I will post a pic of our toilet when I go back to Europe. Below is an example. Yeah, let's take a look at this bidet. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one. So you've got the toilet over here, regular toilet, and then you've got the bidet next to it. It kind of looks like a combination between a toilet and a sink. All right. Next picture. So that's not really a bidet. That's just a toilet with a hose attached. That's all that is. It's not really a proper bidet. I have no doubt she needs the hose to clean herself, but that's not really a bidet, is it? What else we got here? All right. Pay attention, Chantal. This is important. Yup says Foodie Beauty better stay away from stray cats. Seems they're experiencing a contagious virus. And this is courtesy of, I guess, the Kuwait Reddit or news. PSA is a very lethal and transmissive virus infecting the stray cats, particularly around Scientific Center. If you have a cat at home and you go to this area, make sure you don't wear your shoes into the house. The virus gives the cats diarrhea, and it's easy to step on a tiny invisible fragment outside and infect your own cat at home. Also, if you pet the cats there, you must remember to, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. Also, excuse me, I am so sorry. If you pet the cats there, you must remember to wash your arms well before touching your own cat. You may have noticed that there's a huge reduction in the number of cats in the Scientific Center. That's because the virus killed almost 2/3 of them in the past month. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's really alarming. Those poor babies. That is so sad. So pay attention to that, Chantal. I know that you and Salah make it your business to go outside and use the cats for content and pet them and get around them and encourage them to come around you. Is that why Julia's been kind of like missing from the live streams? Is she sick? I hope she doesn't get sick. Protect Julia. Yup says, what is wrong with that poor camel? I don't know, but it looks very, very sick. It does not look healthy. I'm worried for that camel. I don't know what's going on with it, but it looks very, very ill. That poor thing. Cowboy Dog says, yo, Foodie, next time Salah is in the shower, you should check his contacts and text his male friends / coworkers. You catch him cheating, just taught him to hide his tracks better. It's as easy as changing a woman's contact name to a male name. Have fun. Yeah, I could see him doing that. Changing different names, like say from Stephanie to Steve, or from Amy to Aaron, from Debbie to David. Yeah, if you're someone and you like to see different people, you'll get creative with hiding what you're doing. You will. And what else we got here? Everybody's speculating. I know I don't think so got struck. No, I don't think so. It says Foodie Beauty is back to copyright striking videos. Ever heard of fair use, Foodie Beauty? Yeah, she's heard of it. She just doesn't care. She really doesn't care. That's okay. We're going to go on to reacting to the video she did put up. And Chantal, I'm glad that you did some editing. I don't want to show children in my video. I don't want to show people their faces if I can help it. I'm not happy with the fact that you're going after people unnecessarily just because you screwed up. You shouldn't be punishing people for your stupidity. But let's go over this couple's vlog, shall we?
Do you play Olympics or a marathon or something? Hi.
So, yeah, there's tons of farms here. If you want to find farms in Kuwait, it's either in Al Wafra or Abdali. So,
Yeah.
And you know what? This is weird. Can I just tell you this is weird, Foodie? Because if you were trying to edit the video down to edit out people and faces and things that wouldn't get you in trouble, you had the beginning of this video, you didn't fix that. And there was a little one right there. Like, how could you miss that?
Yeah. So the people escape from the hustle and bustle, the traffic, the crowds in the cities, just to chill out here in this nice nature area and, visit the farms.
Chantal, can I ask you something? How is it that this is your channel? Right? This is your channel, you and Salah, but you're supposed to be the star. Yet look at Salah. He's directly in front of the camera. You're not even standing beside him. Giving the feeling like this is about the both of us. He's got his face in the camera and you're standing way behind him, like 2 or 3 feet back. Like a shadow. You look awkward. Can I just say that? You look very, very awkward. Like you don't know what to do with yourself.
Nice vibes here with the rooster.
yeah, he followed us from
Yeah.
camping. So, there's many parks and farms here. We're going to check out a couple of the more popular ones, Dar Shega and Dar Marafi.
Yeah, Dar Sheikha and Dar Marafi are the most 2 popular farms here in Al Wafra. So let's go and check them out, and I hope we get the chance to show you both of them before the sun sets.
I'm not trying to nitpick. This is just an observation. So, looking at previous vlogs and pictures of Salah, I'm noticing that his hairline looks different. I think I know why. Because a lot of people have commented that in the space of just a few years, it looks like he's aged a lot. Like people were commenting about his hairline. Did you do something different with your hair, Salah? Did you have hair added? Because that doesn't look like your natural hairline. Did you do something different? Because maybe you did something to cover up your hairline. I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
So let's go.
Yalla.
You excited, babe?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
So listen, she just sat there and complained about, it copyrighted music, and that's why my vlog was removed. Yet there's music here. So you left the music in, Chantal? Is that what you did? You left it in. That's okay. Let's scoot ahead a bit. Let's scoot ahead.
What is this, a restaurant?
It's like a small grocery.
Oh. An out of service merry-go-round.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
And Chantal, why didn't you take this video completely down and just scrap it? You were determined to hang on to this, weren't you? I still see little ones in the video. And that could have been an easy fix because in YouTube Studio, there's a tool called Blur that you can actually put over parts of your video and blur out whatever it is you want to blur out. Why didn't you use the Blur tool? It's free. It comes with a YouTube studio. If you're determined to hang on to this video, why didn't you use all the free tools that YouTube gives to you to go through the video frame by frame, minute by minute, and pick out the things that might have been a problem and fix them?
The small mountains there. There's too much cafes, too much restaurants here. Cool. And outside.
Like, honestly, I don't see the sense in doing a couples vlog where if you're in a place like Kuwait, like Saudi Arabia, and they have very strict laws about you cannot show people on camera without their consent, especially children. And even if Chantal did not know the laws, Salah knows the laws, or he could easily find them out. Why go to a public place with lots of people? Because that could get both of them in severe trouble. Why pick a place where there's lots of people? Why not go somewhere else where there's less people and definitely not children?
It's sitting area. So you can sit down together with the family and gathering all each other. So here's Dar Sheikha. There's a prayer room. There's toilet, market, cabinets, and Porto Wafra. Let's check them out. What a view! Oh my god.
A Danish bakery?
Of course. Of course. Of course, Chantal's going to focus on anything, anywhere that has to do with food. So there's all kinds of stuff to do at this location. There's the water park part of it, like with the boats and the water. She's going to zero in on any place that's serving food or could potentially serve food. And the first thing she's showing is what? A bakery. As if she needs stuff from a bakery.
You can get pizza.
Maybe that's the way that Salah motivated her to come here. Oh, Chantal, if we go film some footage here, there are places to go get food. And she got off her butt and went.
Let's cross the bridge here.
Okay. Wow.
All right. Let's stop right here and examine this. Let's talk about it. So, Chantal, for almost 3 years, you've tried to convince all of us that you and Salah are really married, that he really cares about you, that he adores you. He calls you his beautiful wife, right? That's the scam that you're trying to sell to the rest of us. And for almost 3 years, we have told you it's a lie. It's a paid arrangement. It is a ongoing business deal between you two. We can see right through this thing. We've been seeing through it. But you keep insisting that it's a real marriage. And you want to know why? Because of footage like this right here. Y'all look. Look. What do you see? Supposed happy married couple. Where is he? Where is she? He's walking way ahead of her. He's not walking beside her. She's not directly behind him. He's got the camera in his face and she's walking several feet behind. even if I didn't know about Chantal and Salah, if I were just some stranger standing on that bridge looking at the two of them, I would not say that's a happy married couple. I wouldn't even say that they're married. I would say those are two strangers that barely know each other, just based on their body language and the fact that he's making a point to get away from Chantal and he's not waiting for her to catch up. Anybody that I've ever known that was in a couple, the husband walks beside his wife. The wife walks beside her husband. There's none of this nonsense where the husband leaves the wife behind. No. No. It's moments like this that show us exactly what's up, Chantal. And believe me, we see this on a regular basis. This is a common occurrence between you two. He doesn't love you. He's just a paid companion that you give money to on the regular to go get your food, to act as a taxi driver, drive you around to places, but y'all ain't hooking up. You hear me? You're just not. And that's just how it is, period.
Yalla.
Come on, babe, yalla.
And since you like to say the word and, Chantal, I'll say it too. And another thing. Chantal, you're over 500 pounds. You have a hard time moving. You have a hard time with your breathing, your mobility, right? So you got some mobility issues. Tell me, you having the mobility issues, the health issues that you do, if you had a real loving husband, a real one, not a fake, phony for YouTube one, knowing that you have mobility issues, that you could fall at any given moment, one wrong step and you're going face first down. Would a husband, knowing his wife has mobility issues, be walking that far ahead of her? No. No, a husband that cares about their wife would be walking by their side to make sure they didn't fall, to keep them safe. Look where he's at. He's way ahead of you. If you fall, he can't catch you. He can't break your fall. He can't do anything. All he's going to do is turn around and see you with your face on the floor. So tell me again that he loves you.
You did it. Wow.
Let's check it. Let's admire the view.
Yeah, like she takes a few steps and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired." She doesn't care about the view. She's not a nature kind of girl. She's I'm tired and I need an excuse to stop and rest because I am exhausted from all this walking. Carrying 400 extra pounds on my frame is tiring. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But what are you doing about it, Chantal? But I think Salah derives some sadistic pleasure bringing you out like this, showing you on camera, giving the full body shots, walking ahead of you. I think he gets his little digs in. He gets sadistic pleasure, showing how big you're getting, making you uncomfortable, making you walk. That's his subtle, invisible way of flipping you the middle finger. Yeah, I think he enjoys your suffering.
It's amazing. So the hustle and bustle should be there.
No dig on Kuwait. I'm sure there's beautiful places in Kuwait, stunning. But as someone that I grew up in Florida, I've seen better. Sorry, I'm a bit biased. I grew up in Florida, and if she thinks this is stunning, I remember being young and going to Clearwater Beach. Anybody's ever gone to Clearwater Beach, then you know what I'm talking about. The view is to die for. The beautiful, soft, white sand, the expanse of ocean, like just, it's stunning. I mean, this is okay. This is all right. I've just seen better. I've seen better. But I don't think that Salah finds this stunning. He's just going along with whatever she's saying because she wants to stop and rest for a bit. So he's got to stop too and say, oh, yeah, we're just admiring the view. Neither one of them care about the view. He's just waiting for her to catch her breath so they can continue.
Yes.
Where is the restaurants, the cafes, and some, tables and chairs. Here's some people having the boat ride. Cool.
Here's a huge area full of food booths. So we're gonna go check that out. We need these wheels for the sherry.
No way. So you can drive through the mountains.
Yeah.
Again, I don't understand the logic or the reasoning or the thinking of going to a place full of people with their families, with kids, and filming around. You're filming the adults, you're filming the children. Why? Why do this? Why not go somewhere more private?
Got the decoration here.
The lanterns.
Because in order to make this video to where they wouldn't get in trouble with Kuwait, they would have to blur out every single person in the video. That's going to take a long time. And she's just not that motivated.
They sell some sweets here.
Oh, sweets. Okay.
Some cookies, some candies.
And of course, they got to stop at a food stall. Of course they do.
Nice. It smells like barbecue. Yum.
Yeah, they do some barbecue here.
Barbecue restaurants? Are those ice cream cones? Yeah. No way.
Chantal's going to a stall that sells ice cream. Chantal, you just had a moment with yourself on camera. One that I refuse to react to because let's be real and let's be honest and let's be clear. It was a massive manic bee moment. Yes, ma'am, it was. I watched it. You just got paid from YouTube. And you went out and bought a whole bunch of munchies. All kinds. And that food didn't even make it to the kitchen. You put all the bags around you near the computer and you turned on a live stream and ate everything right then and there. But some of the items that you bought were ice creams. You ate 2 of them. Girl. And you had 2 packs of candy bars. How much sugar do you need? Diabetes who what? You just had ice cream yesterday. Why are you even thinking about ice cream today?
Is ice cream? They have a lot of ice cream.
You know, all these jump cuts, I'm wondering if she bought ice cream from different stalls and stopped the camera so she could eat stuff and not do it on camera.
Do you guys get to eat free ice cream?
Oh, God, you're so dumb. Did you guys get to eat free ice cream? No, dum-dum. They're on the clock. They're employees. They're working. They're not going to eat on the clock. They get in trouble for that. Now, I remember you talking about you want to work at McDonald's so you can get free food. That'd be the only reason why you would work in the food industry is to try to scarf down some free food when nobody was looking. But no, they don't get free ice cream. They are there to help the customers and sell ice cream, not eat the stuff in the store.
Oh,
They're probably looking at you like, what is she talking about? What is she thinking? They're just going to sit there and serve ice cream at the same time they're eating ice cream for themselves? No, Chantal, that's your way of thinking. That's the glutton in you.
hello. I said, do you get to eat free ice cream since they work in the ice cream booth? Oh, there's corn here. Cheesy nacho corn.
You know, since Chantal is a food addict, an environment like this is dangerous for her. And it's especially dangerous when you think about she just got paid. And she's impulsive and money burns a hole in her pocket. Bringing her to a location like this where there's all kinds of food and the smell of the food is in the air, you got to know that she's going to scarf down as much as she can before she leaves. She's going to hit up at least half a dozen booths before she takes off. I want a little bit of this. I want a little bit of that. That live she just did where she was eating all the munchie food, this is kind of a on-the-spot version of that. Instead of going to a store and picking up chips and picking up cookies and candy and ice cream, she's just going to go to a stall and order a bunch of stuff, eat a bunch of stuff. Guaranteed her stomach was full and she was bloated before she left that area.
Wow. Maple. Oh, this is French fries with all the sauces. You get to put all the sauce.
Like, it's like there's a whole park. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Look where her camera's pointed. She's looking directly at the food stalls. And this is why she needs inpatient, because she's hyper fixated on food. Like her eyes just go directly to it. Her thoughts go directly to it. Chantal, you want to be married. You've been married for years to food. And you were ever faithful to it. And you'll never cheat on it. And you'll never divorce it. That is the only thing you're faithful to. Like, you can't take your eyes off food. That is your first love. Your only love. You give your heart, body, and soul to. But every time you do a vlog like this, you tell on yourself. You say without saying, yeah, I'm a food addict and I'm hyper fixated on food and that's all I think about. That's all I want to do. I surround myself with it. My every thought is it. This is all my life is. It's just being hyper fixated on food. Anything with food.
Sauces on it. We have a pizzeria.
We have a burger bar. I think this is coffee. Chai. Coffee and tea.
Only tea, huh? Oh, thank you. Oh, there's horse carts here.
Oh.
Stay away from the horse.
It's too hard to get out.
Beautiful horse.
Yeah, look at the size of the horse compared to Chantal. And I'm not saying that to be rude or mean. Just look how small that horse is. It doesn't look very big. It doesn't look very strong either. And it's going to be carrying a lot of weight here in a minute.
Pay cash? There's Visa.
And you, sir, you're the one driving the carriage. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do you hear me? You got that big, heavy carriage yourself plus whatever guests you have in the carriage. You got one horse. Why don't you get 2 or 3 other horses to hitch up to that carriage so that poor little horse can have a break? Shame on you.
Visa card.
Or cash. Yes.
Getting this nice card. And here is me. Wow.
That poor horse. I know I keep saying it, but just I'm shaking my head when I'm thinking about it. 500 pounds Chantal plus 150, 165 pounds Salah plus another 150 pounds. That poor horse is pulling like 700, 800 pounds minimum weight. Oh my God. Ugh, Chantal.
Okay.
On the tree.
Gotta pay.
Cute horse.
Yeah, or a nice horse.
And the stupid carriage dude is making the horse go fast. Mr. Carriage Guy, you're a douchebag.
Wow, this is amazing. Too much fun. I hope this will not be a short ride. Yeah, the weather is so cloudy, or I can say partly cloudy. Whoa, bumpy here. So it's very nice small tour in the farm. What do you call this in English?
I'm so mad at this, just watching this whole thing. That poor horse. Is it okay? Don't touch it, Chantal. Leave the horse alone.
Camels.
Yeah.
Maybe some elephants.
Yeah, in some countries.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're going through cars. Nice ride, actually. Yeah.
That was gorgeous. Oh, I gotta rewind back that again. Hold up. Hold on a minute. Let's count. Let's count the seconds that he holds onto her hand. Watch this.
Yeah, in some countries.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the countdown. How many seconds that he holds on to Chantal's hand? 1,
They're going through cars.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice ride, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that was lovely. 6 seconds, Chantal. 6 seconds. He held on to your hand for 6 seconds. Girl, this is what you paid $9,000 for. You spent all that money to get to Kuwait for this fool because you're an even bigger fool, but you paid all that money. You gave up Pete's, you gave up the villa, you gave up your cats. You pulled up all your roots in Canada and you went flying over to Kuwait to be with him for 6 seconds of hand holding. Are you kidding me? He grabbed your hand 6 seconds and let go. Wow. I love it the most for you. I really do.
We had fun. Here we back to the farm again.
To get down here.
That poor baby. Don't go over there and pet that horse like you actually care. Because if you really cared about the horse, you wouldn't have taken a carriage, Chantal. You would have said to yourself, you know what? I know I'm a bigger size. And pulling me around is going to make this horse rather tired. It's going to hurt its back. Maybe I shouldn't take the carriage, but no. You took the carriage because you're lazy. That poor baby is like, thank God. Is it over? Is she off the carriage yet? Can I relax a minute?
Oh. Oh, sweet.
So cute horse.
Yes.
Okay, so this ride was 1 KD per person.
Oh, per person.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's 2 KD in total.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Not bad.
okay. Yeah, it's too fun.
It's worth it. They are extremely cute. Oh, these are geese.
Yeah, go ahead and approach those geese, Chantal. Approach the geese. F around and find out. Trust me, geese can be mean. They could be nice, but they could be mean.
It's a goose. Yeah, but not a Canadian goose. Ducks and geese. Nice panoramic view here. If you guys want to buy a car, this is a brand we don't have, I don't think, in Canada. I'd say.
But, you know, this vlog, Chantal, it has no rhyme or reason. If this vlog was created to make everybody jealous and envious and show like the ultimate life with Salah, if this vlog was created to show the two of us are really in love and he's really into me and we have a lot of energy between us and together on camera we are just fire, I'm not seeing none of that in this vlog. I'm just going to be honest. I don't see that. I don't feel it. You said season 3 was going to be lit. The only thing lit over here is this right here. Okay. The lighter is lit, but you're not. So the things you're showing on camera, there's no rhyme or reason. Like I'm not getting a sense of we're having lots of fun and we're spending time together and he's so into me. That's not coming through the screen right now. You're just showing things to show things, and you're showing people on camera you really shouldn't be showing.
MG.
And look at the people in the background. They're like, why does she have a camera pointed at us?
And Alganin is a very popular Kuwait family here. Okay, let's go see what they have in the Dar Sheikha store.
Welcome to the Wonderland here.
Oh, Wonderland.
And you know what? As far as I'm going into stores, it's not about we're going to go in the store and maybe buy something from the store and give them some business. It's all about treating the store like her own private recording studio. Oh, it's your store? And you have a lot of products here? And you want to sell to people? Oh, we're not going to do that. We're just going to walk in and do some filming because I'm doing a monetized video. I'm going to utilize your space and your business to make money for myself, but I have no intention of giving you any business. She's going to go in and not buy anything. She has no intention of buying anything. She's just wandering about so she can film something and make a video.
I just love that guy.
I said something about you.
What did you say?
You'll see when I edit.
She's like, I said something about you. He's like, well, what did you say? She's like, I'll show you when I edit. And he rolls his eyes. He is so over you, Chantal. He's at the point now where he's openly rolling his eyes. I am living for that.
This is just if you want to buy plants.
He's not handsomest man anymore. He is, I am so over this crap, man.
I guess.
And I bet he was tearing his hair out when he figured out that you guys were doing a visa hop. He was probably hoping that you would go home to Canada and give him some rest.
Sanitizer?
Yeah, but there's always none. Everywhere I go.
The amount of variety plants here is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, this place feels familiar to me. Did they do a video or a vlog or something here before? Because I could have sworn they did. I could have sworn we've seen this place before.
A lot of different flowers and plants and trees and.
Wow.
Hi.
And matching, by the way, green all.
Yeah, who cares?
So
Couple goals.
with the farms
Yeah, so you both are wearing regret green. Good for you.
and grass.
Babe, are you smelling yourself or something?
Are you calling me a pretty flower?
Of course.
Oh,
Definitely.
jeez. Going for that extra bonus pay, aren't you, Salah?
You blush, you blush?
Yeah.
We keep moving inside. Oh, maybe what we have here? The glass house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have sworn we'd been here before. I think I remember this place.
Oh,
Oh. I'm telling you, he purposely shows her off whenever he can.
We have some fragrances, but we already have a lot of these from Salah's business, so.
You know, Chantal, instead of running around touching everything, picking stuff up, why don't you buy something? Just buy some products and support the places that you're using to make money. I think that'd be a very polite thing to do.
what we have here?
I don't know what this is for, but it's 4 kg. Some olive oil vinegar bottles. Just some really cute, cool.
It's like she's doing a haul without actually buying anything. Like she'll go on and do her stupid hauls and she'll buy like random things that make no sense and go, oh, I bought this, 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 and this. This is like the version where she does like a haul without actually buying the products. Let's just walk to the store and randomly pick stuff up and use that to use as filler content to make the video longer.
Your tissue in here. This one's made of leather.
Whatever. Boring. Are we done with this? Are we done?
Here.
I think this is called boho style, if I'm not mistaken. They have this style in like California and stuff.
Yeah, boho. I love boho fashion. It's like a hippie, you know, like Stevie Nicks kind of fashion. I dig those kind of clothes. I got those kind of clothes, actually. That's how I like to dress. Very Stevie Nicks-ish. Digging it, loving it. Even though I'm in the New Mexico, still you can kind of marry the two styles together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of going to a place like this and going for the food, Chantal, like I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If I went to that place, I would be shopping. I would be shopping. I would be shopping, like getting some cool clothes over there. Yes, I would. But no, she's focused on the food. Screw the food. I'm going clothes shopping.
Want breakfast in bed? Go to sleep in the kitchen. Watching Netflix.
Nice place here.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are so cute.
And what this for?
Okay, now they're just showing stuff off that they're not even going to buy. Are we done with that? You guys aren't going to buy anything. Shame on you.
Here. This is
Blush.
interesting. Flash, yeah. Chamomile, lemon, cherry, and mint. Wow.
Soft drink.
I want to try it.
What flavor is? Lemon and okay.
Yeah, carbonated soft drink. It has chamomile, lemon, cherry, and mint.
Oh, I see.
You want to share?
Do you want to try one, babe?
Yeah, please. It looks
Okay.
refreshing.
Get one.
Riveting content. Her taking a soda out of the shelf. Riveting content, Chantal. Really, you're setting the world on fire.
Very well.
So I think we highly recommend this place for you guys if you want to chill here and bring your kids, play around. It's a very nice walkway here.
Yeah.
So very nice for walking exercise, right, babe?
Oh, yeah.
And there he goes again. Nothing says I love you like your husband walking several feet in front of you. I love that for her. I love the fact that she went all the way to Kuwait for this. I really love it. It's so fitting. It is so fitting for her. Like, this is love. This is love for Chantal. Having a man around, he doesn't even have to walk beside her and hold her hand. He can walk several feet in front of her and totally ignore her and act like he doesn't even know her name. And she's so cool. She's cool with that.
Oh yeah. There's dates here. Cool.
And the dates is very healthy, guys. I'm telling you all.
Yes.
Look at the flowers in the roundabout here. So beautiful, actually.
Very nice.
Especially when the weather is partly cloudy like this. Wow.
So do you like this drink, babe?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Flash.
It's sweet, so. Anyways,
She doesn't like it. It's not soda. She doesn't like it. I can tell by the way she replied to that. She doesn't like it. She wants her caffeine, doggone it.
all right, now we're on to the next.
All right, let's go.
So see you guys in a bit when we visit the other farm. Stay tuned.
Next up, Dar.
Oh, no. No narration from you, ma'am. You can go away now. You can go away.
No way.
Yeah.
Very busy on.
See, they could have just cut the vlog right there. They didn't have to include this part where there's kids and people. They could have just scrapped this and kept the other part.
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
In Arabic we call it hamam waq waq.
Hammam walk walk.
Yeah.
Hi.
Here we have some goats and sheep. Mini goats.
Oh my gosh.
Adorable. Oh my god.
Look at this one.
Look how she jumped from that. Oh my god. Hello. Do you play Olympics or a marathon or something?
And there's the camel. Is it me, or every time camels are shown by Chantal, they don't look well? Why is it that every time we see camels over there around Chantal, they don't look well? They look sick. The last vlogs, they show camels, the camels, it looked like one had diarrhea. It was sick. This camel looks very sick. What is it with camels in Kuwait that are not well? What's up with that? Oh, okay. Body language time. Body language. I'm not even like a camel whisperer, but that was some serious body language. Let's go back.
Two camels. Now he loves you. Okay.
Oh.
So the camel comes over to check out what's going on. Watch the other camel. See that? The camel's got body language like almost protective.
Oh. It's a huge one, huh?
Yeah.
And the other camel's going back with it. They must be a mated pair.
Do you love the camels, babe?
Yes. Guys, our camera is gonna die, so
It's only 5%. Oh my god.
we might continue to film with another camera maybe, but
We will see. Because it's anyway it's evening time, so we can switch it to the other one.
yeah. Okay, let's switch cameras, that's all.
We have more birds here. Babe, there's a funny fact about the goats. Looks nice here.
Hey,
So-
Salah, since you're the one controlling the camera, bro, how about doing this? Since you like to get those sneaky shots in, figure out how to turn off her filters for a half second so we can see what she really looks like. Can you do that for us? Thanks.
Here's the rest area. Oh, there's some.
Here's one of the games.
Let me see.
Filming all those people without their permission. What do we got here? That poor horse. I feel bad for the horse. You know what? We'll just end the vlog react here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.